1895, when modern engineering was just beginning its journey in India, 5 engineering companies came together to form the Engineering and Iron Trades Association in Kolkata. In 1922, when the first Indian steel plant started production, the EITA evolved into the Indian Engineering Association. Successfully steering Indian industry after independence, it combined with the Engineering Association of India in a historic merger in 1974 to form the Association of Indian Engineering Industry, shifting its base from Kolkata to the capital city, New Delhi. AIEI was rechristened the Confederation of Engineering Industry in 1986, and in 1992, it took on its current name, the Confederation of Indian Industry, or CII. Always ahead of the curve, CII has since then adeptly navigated industry through the era of economic liberalization and globalization. Today, CII represents a large number of enterprises from private as well as public sectors, including SMEs and MNCs. National, regional, and sectoral industry associations find a platform in their affiliation with CII. CII is the voice of Indian industry. As a nodal point for industry, nationally and globally, CII represents all sectors: manufacturing, infrastructure, services, and agri. It reaches out to a broad base of member companies and indirect members through a geographically diversified network of offices in India and overseas. Through constant realignment with the new challenges being faced by business and industry, proactive interventions in volatile times, the ability to build synergies and create stepping stones, and through intellectually sound change management capabilities, CII has retained its relevance and its premier position in India's business landscape. CII services rest on 4 broad pillars: policy advocacy and international business development services, developing competitiveness solutions, and connecting with society. For policy advocacy, CII focuses on the creation of a facilitative environment for Indian industry to constantly strengthen its role in national development. CII partners with the central government and state governments in drafting and implementing policies for inclusive and sustainable growth. Drawing on the collective experience of its large member base in the form of expert councils, committees, and task forces, CII brings formidable perspectives for evolving solutions to complex issues. In the area of international business development, CII facilitates access to enormous domestic and international business opportunities by organizing business fairs, conferences and seminars, buyer-seller meets, and trade and business missions. Landmark events in this area include the IETF, XCon, Auto Expo, IMME, IREE, and Agrotech, to name just a few. Every year, CII organizes intellectual forums in India and overseas, including the Indian delegation to Davos. CII plays a key role in creating international business opportunities by facilitating access to overseas markets, showcasing India's capabilities through trade fairs, creating B2B and B2G platforms, and engaging with MOU partners and international institutions across the world. CII works with the Indian government, including Ministries of External Affairs and Commerce and Industry, to develop strategies for trade, investment, technology transfer, and joint ventures. It enjoys high level of interaction with international government leaders, academic institutions, and embassies, crafting a multi-dimensional agenda to deepen Indian industry's overseas footprint. In the competitiveness arena, CII assumed the mantle of lead catalyst in helping Indian companies to face the challenges of globalization and competitiveness. Establishing the National Committee for Quality as early as 1986, it has emerged today as a leader in competitiveness solutions for firms. CII's pioneering cluster format for shared learning is a unique platform for MSMEs seeking to drive success. Adoption of industry-specific best practices, establishment of CII technology development centers, creation of skill development councils and training hubs, and the pioneering initiative of setting up specialized centers of excellence offering a wide spectrum of training interventions, consultancy services, and advisory programs. Taken together, these services aim continually at the expansion of the knowledge base and the development of best practices among Indian enterprises. CII reaches out to society at large through the CII Foundation, which works to facilitate inclusive development by bridging the divide between marginalized communities and donors, in particular corporate donors. The social interventions of the Foundation span a wide range of areas like education, livelihood, gender equality, women's empowerment and safety, environment, public health and sanitation, and disaster management. The Foundation's activities are implemented in partnership with the government and a large number of partner NGOs. In the areas of corporate governance and affirmative action, CII has drafted voluntary guidelines which have become industry standards. The Affirmative Action Program helps provide new opportunities to thousands of people from underprivileged sections of society. Other path-breaking CII initiatives include India at 75, aligned with the paradigm-shifting vision of the late Professor C.K. Prahalad. Young Indians to bring Gen Next into the Indian development ambit. Indian Women's Network for expanding the role of women in corporate India. The Visionary Leaders for Manufacturing program for developing new techno-managerial expertise, and the CII Family Business Network to help family businesses evolve. CII has also instituted the National Foundation for Corporate Governance to inculcate corporate values. Pioneering initiatives for industry engagement in environmental sustainability include the institution of Green Building Certification and Green Company Rating, benchmarking excellence. And as a digital outreach platform for industry, CII has launched My CII, an exclusive interactive social media space offering end-to-end knowledge services. This is CII Today, an ardent interlocutor for Indian industry, a far-sighted activist for developmental issues, a passionate evangelist for global competitiveness, a knowledge leader, a catalyst for inclusive growth, a partner for industry, a partner for India.